Hey everybody. Look, it's Orvie Jeans. We're here hanging out in Washington, D.C. It's kind of a cold day.
Dorothy
The,
Jeans.
the weather's changing here in D.C. Come on in, folks. Come on in. We got the table ready. Orvie Jeans has cleared the way. We got a booth in the corner.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
June will come in. June will be taking your order.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's coming up with her. She's got her notepad and her pencil right now. Apron. Hey,
Yep.
June.
Yep.
Hey, June. You're looking good. You're looking sweet.
Hey, June. Oh, she thought Ted was so cute,
You
didn't
got to
she?
find yourself a man, June. I think you're ready for romance now that you cleaned yourself up. Oh no! Oh my gosh! June will become or excuse me, Ted is ultimately going to become the stepfather to to Tyrell and
His own
Samantha.
grandchildren.
Many years ago when I was 23. Yeah. Hey
Oh,
Michelle.
is anybody in the chat, Matt?
Michelle's with us. Hey Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
What's going on?
So,
Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Here's a place setting. Clink.
yep. There you go.
What do you want? What do you want? We got the menu.
I say, uh, get the chicken fried steak.
Ooh, that does sound maybe that's what I'll have to order a little bit later from the Black Bear Diner. No, I mean from Orphe Jeans. Ah, just a heaping pile of protein and gravy. Hey, Liz. Liz has joined us too. You know, we got to give it time. We got to get time. People got to get their YouTube notifications, especially if they're subscribers. If you're not subscribed, hit the button now, and you're gonna get notified. So long as you have your notifications on your phone or your
Yeah.
desktop computer. When we go live, boom! It'll be like, hey, 10th floor's on. They're talking about soaps. Come hang out with them.
Yep. Come hang out with
Jeannie,
us.
hi Jeannie. Jeannie's here, moderator Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie.
Jeannie's gonna keep everything in line. You better keep being nice to Jeannie. All right, I'm sure the ad's over. Hey everybody. Hey, it's me, Matt.
Yep.
And that's
And it's
Kat.
me, Cat.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna talk about soaps. We're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates and Days of Our Lives. It's gonna be a good time. Could be a good time. Mother and son duo along with the chat. Hey, chat.
Indeed.
Yay. Yeah, Jeannie's looking forward to the Black Bear Diner opening up down in her town. She's been waiting for 9 months.
There's one in almost every town here.
Oh, yeah, they're all over the place, especially in NorCal. Got one over here in Bay Nice. Anyway, so sidetracked. We're talking about Orphe Jeans.
Yep.
There's this
Or
one place in the Castro. There's a diner in the Castro called Little Orphan Andy's. Little Orphan Andy's. And it just always makes me think of Orphe Jeans. Because it's this little cute, little warm, little comfortable diner on the corner. Not that
Yeah.
many tables. Always filled to the brim.
Yes.
Always filled to the max.
We
Yeah.
have a couple of little tiny holes in the walls here that are always. There's a breakfast place. It's breakfast lunch, and it's got the weirdest name, but boy, that place is packed all the time. The Mangy Moose. That's where it's called.
Wow. Wow, I'm getting hungry. We're going to talk about soap, so I
The
can go eat.
Mangy Moose.
Gotta go eat proper after this. Not just a little snaggerino. Not a little packet of oatmeal. No. Getting something solid and heavy on my belly. Right here
Yeah.
at Orphe Jeans. Anyway, let's talk about Beyond the Gates, Mom. Let's talk about it. All right. You weren't
Let's
here
talk
last
about
week.
it.
We just skipped this one. We just skipped. I didn't ask Professor Angela to get into this one.
Yeah, you guys didn't know. There was just no
There was
second
just no
show last.
1:30 show at all last week.
There
We
was
let
no
everybody have a
1:30.
break.
So,
So what do you think? What do you think's going on in DC, Ma? How do you feeling about it?
well, I told you earlier, and I think Nicole should go ahead and date somebody for
Oh
sure.
yeah, a little
However,
little pre-podcast conversation about Nicole's love
yeah,
life. Go
we
ahead
had
and date
that
that
conversation.
Carlton. Jump on those bones, Nicole. Ted already has.
But you know what though? She could be better than him though, right? Can't she be better than Ted? So I don't think she. I like I said, I think she ought to date somebody. Why not? She could date somebody, but not someone that your husband is friends with or colleagues with.
But that's the best person to date after your husband has betrayed you in such a way. Not only did he have a secret daughter, Well, he didn't know about it, but still, he had a secret affair that led to a
Yes,
secret daughter. Not only did that happen, but he also lied about the whole Martin situation.
yes, he did.
You know? Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, it was just one thing after another.
I think him and Bill are, kind of tied for stupid decisions in a way.
That's why they have the name Bill and Ted. They're always going to be linked together. In our hearts, our thoughts, and our minds, Bill and Ted will never be separate. I am looking forward to the day that they do go on an excellent adventure. The show is young. We have years ahead of us for all sorts of fun story. And it might not be a time travel adventure, but it's going to be something that Bill and Ted are going to have to be together for. And I really hope at some point they look to the camera and they say, excellent. And then tell us to party on, dudes. Janie's grandma used to have a cafe called Bessie's Cafe. She owned it for 4 decades.
Wow.
The 40s through the 70s.
Wow.
That's a life. That's a life.
That's life. That's a lot of hash browns.
If I was a harder worker, I'm a pretty hard worker to start with, but if I was a harder worker and I was more entrepreneurial and I enjoyed cooking food, I would have tried that. I would have tried to move out to the middle of nowhere. Opened up myself a highway diner. You know, one where I was like, oh, hey, Doug, sit on down. I've got your pancakes ready because you're here promptly at 7:45 a.m. all the time. You know, like the movies.
I don't know if
like
that's
cooking.
a great plan, Matt.
Well, I don't like cooking, so it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be back there slinging hash coming out and being like, how you doing, honey?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
been a
not.
long time, huh? Mm-hmm.
I like to host and stuff, and I like to have good times with people, but I don't like to really cook either.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, so the reason why I don't like to cook is because I fail at it so often.
Well, I think I'm like middle of the road kind of cook. I'm not great, I'm not lousy, and I could be better if I chose to, but I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
My kitchen stays clean if I don't go in there and cook things.
It's true, there's no grease on the stove. Michelle says that we found out that Ted and Carlton went to college together.
Right.
So they got deep connection. They got a long time connection. That was my old college roommate. What do you mean connection?
Exactly. Exactly. And so, I bet he's been to a Dupree house once or twice for some kind of gathering.
Hanging out, doing some sort of thing. Hey, Ted, I'm in town. Let's grab some drinks. You there with the little lady?
I just think, and Nicole is a little pretentious in a little bit to me, a little bit. She is a little bit.
Well, I mean, she was raised by Vernon and Anita.
Yeah.
And she's
Wouldn't
had
it
such a
be-
successful life, too.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there is one more Leslie secret out there, and she's Vernon's kid.
We theorized that a number of weeks ago.
I'm starting to think closer to I'm
Yeah.
starting to think more. Because
Yeah.
there's more secrets.
Because as time goes on,
There's
the
more
layers of the onion are peeled back, and you're like, what's that? What's that there? What's that look, that wink, that nudge, that line, that suggestion that made my audience brain start to think along these lines?
Yeah.
It would be
You know
good.
that, you know that Clifton Davis had his birthday last week.
Happy birthday, Clifton Davis. He's in his
He turned
80s, I
80.
think, isn't he? Oh, he turned 80.
Turned 80.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew 80s I knew it started with an 8.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Clifton Davis. Stick around
He
for
is
at least
so
another
handsome.
5 years.
He is so handsome. I remember him from being on, series earlier, several decades ago. And he was so really, really handsome young man. And he's a handsome old man, too.
Well, look at that. He's rich, too. Well, at least Vernon is.
Yeah.
I don't know the financial stability
No,
of
I don't
Clifton
understand
Davis.
why, since Anita is the only person that puts money in the Leslie Fund, and it was her personal choice to do it, why can't she just stop?
I think that she just did. Like, she put the money in, right? And so, like, she put a mess ton of it in. Not necessarily continuing to feed into it. Now, if she is continuing to feed into it, maybe there's legalities in play. I signed a contract that... I don't know. Exactly.
Maybe.
But here's the thing, though, because we all know that Leslie's burning through this money. We comment on it all the time.
Yeah, she's like Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think it's past anybody that she is just spending like crazy. Spending like a Menendez is what I call it.
Yeah, and as soon as she went over to the house to rub more into Anita's face, and walks in the house calling her Auntie Anita, trying to hug her.
Yep, yeah, right. She's just all bad. She's just all bad. But
Anita was
what
like,
I what I'm getting at though is that eventually she's going to get to the bottom of that money, and she's going to need more money, and she might need to just get it from Daddy.
right?
That's going to be the big. Peaches shows up. Peaches. She shows up
Yes,
again.
Peaches lives in the building, as the same building as Eva now.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
she's going to be like, "Oh yeah, how's your granddad?" What do you mean, my granddad? Uh huh.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Uh huh.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Because
That
they
might,
have to tangle these webs of family tree, Ma. We
and
can't we can't wait.
that might even fracture the Anita Vernon bond because
Drama.
they're strong.
Yeah.
Those two are strong together.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Hold me accountable for something I did before we got together.
And he would be in the same spot as Ted. He just didn't know about the child.
Yep. Yep. So maybe Peaches will say something, and then like Eva will hear something or learn something and look into it, or I don't know. I don't know what the future is for that, but the door's open.
Yeah.
The door's open. Jeannie used to have dinner every Sunday with all of her cousins and aunts and uncles and all of that at the diner.
That's awesome.
That's cute.
That's great memories then of that, all that.
I would imagine so.
That's cool.
We're also very excited, Ma, for the news that came out this week about the casting changes, the update, the comings to Beyond the Gates.
Yes, Greg Vaughn is coming.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yourself, Greg Vaughn, soap superstar Greg Vaughn,
Yeah.
started as Lucky, became Rarick.
Yeah. He was lucky for a while. He was drug addict.
He was
Lucky.
he was drug addicted cop Lucky. Is who he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes. And then he went over to Days of Our Lives, and he was
And
Eric.
Maxie messed with him a lot back
Oh yeah,
then.
oh yeah, back when Maxie was bad. And then over on Days of Our Lives, he was Eric for a very, very long time.
Yes.
Eric of the Sammy and Eric, Marlena's son.
Mm-hmm.
Roman and Marlena's twin boy.
Yes.
Priest Eric.
I thought Eric was going to come back, and evidently he's not.
I would say the last actor to play Eric is unavailable. Who knows what's going to happen with the character? Days of Our Lives will recast in a moment.
Yes, they will.
They'll be like, "You're not available? All right. Find a
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah.
Find us a new one. Start the casting process."
Mm-hmm.
They'll do it. How many Theos have we? We'll get into it. Michelle says that Greg Vaughn was excellent on Queen Sugar. I don't know what that is. I didn't see
Sugar.
Queen
I
Sugar.
don't know what Queen Sugar
Yeah, tell
is.
us what Queen Sugar is, Michelle. We're not familiar with that. Some network show? Is it prime time? Ooh, is it streaming?
I think Greg Vaughn's a very good actor.
I think that he has an appeal that extends beyond soaps.
I do too. And he's aging so excellently.
That's part of the reason. I could see.
You
I
know?
could see. You know how they love to do a medical drama in prime time. I could see them picking him up for a medical drama. Like Dr. Backwood,
Absolutely.
right? And he's like, "Oh man, I'm a doctor from the backwoods, but I've come to the big city, and I'm going to use my folk medicine to save everybody."
There you go.
Huh? I pitched it. ABC, you want it? You come to me. You pay me first. All right, Dr. Backwood, it is.
Dr. Backwood. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him being on the Gates. I hope. I want his character to be. I want him to be connected to Joey in some way.
Yeah. A lot of people are out there speculating that maybe he might be supplanting Carlton as a potential love interest for one Nicole.
Well, that'd be cool.
That would be cool. And
That
then
would be
people were
cool.
commenting on the fact that, well, if that happens, then so many of the couples are interracial. And what does that mean? And I guess that means it's, it's the world. I think that's what that means, really, more than anything else. Because I'm not sure that soap operas are necessarily out there trying to make statements. I think they're just trying to tell some stories.
I think they're just trying to sell some stories too, and I think they try to mirror just society to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
For sure.
yeah, and they're There are mixed couples everywhere.
All over.
Everywhere.
I mean, gosh, 2 out of 3 of your kids.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. 2 out of 3 of my kids are.
Greg
Yeah.
Vaughn was excellent in Queen Sugar. Queen Sugar was on Oprah's channel, so it was a show on Oprah's channel. And Michelle
Oh,
also
okay.
says that she heard that Greg will be back on Days. Now, here's the thing about that, Michelle, and we all know it because we like to make fun of it. Because Days of Our Lives is filmed so far ahead.
Yeah.
He could
I mean,
literally have been on that soundstage for the last 18 months playing Eric.
yes. They're a solid year ahead now. Just almost a year, right, Matt?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
Almost a
exaggerated
year
18
ahead
months,
now.
but yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Greg, he could show back up on Days next week.
We could get a full 12 months of Greg Vaughn on Days of Our Lives as he's also
Yeah.
contributing.
He could be on both shows
Yeah.
at the same time, and we've seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've seen that before. First with Steve Burton, you know.
Yeah. Jeannie suggests that maybe the relationship he has with John Lindstrom helped get him cast on Beyond the Gates.
Well, I
Not in
tell
any
you
sort of
what.
conspiratorial way, but just, hey, we know each other, we've worked together, we like each other. There's an opportunity here. Let's create.
Yeah, yeah, and oh my gosh, and I've said it on the show so many times, but John Lindstrom's just really good at playing
He
Joey.
really is. And I might have known this before and then forgot, but I saw a picture of him and Eileen Davidson from a million years ago.
Yeah,
I guess they used to be married. Or at least
yeah,
they
I
hung
guess
out in some sort of romantic capacity.
yeah, yeah. Eileen has been on Days of Our Lives before,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was
and
Kristen.
she was Kristen, yeah.
Hmm.
And then she's played Ashley off and on YNR for years.
I wouldn't know about that one.
Yeah,
I just know this one. The original.
I know.
The original.
the original. I think Stacy does a great job at playing Susan, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll get into it, though. We still have more time to spend here in Washington, D.C. before
We
start
do, we
singing
do,
the praises
we
of
do.
Salem.
So, yeah, so something that Matt said earlier too, that before we went on the air was, it ain't cat.
No, I mean, it's cat. Yeah, it is cat.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is
cat.
cat.
It's cat's
It
fault.
is cat.
It is cat.
Cat
The
is
problem is cat.
The problem is
The
cat
problem
because
is cat.
evidently Tomas did pretty well with Eva.
I guess. I mean, that's what we're hearing. We weren't
That's
there.
what we're
We
hearing.
weren't there, but that's what they're saying. Now,
And did you see the scene with him and Leslie? She messed with him so hard.
totally.
Tomas, Tomas, and then made a Bad Bunny reference.
I wonder though, is Eva?
That's so current. I love that.
He's gonna sing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's the Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah.
I wonder
is
though. I wonder, is Eva lying? Is she pretending like Tomas was the bee's knees to get at Cat?
She could be.
To needle her?
Could be. But remember, really hurt her though. I
He
mean,
did.
she cried and cried when he left that apartment and pretty much just told her, "Oh, well, that was just for fun,
That was an
basically."
enjoyable experience, my dear, but I'm going to go
Yeah.
get back with my upper class girlfriend who's going to be like a rocket strapped to my back. My future is bright.
I think that has a lot to do with it, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They
He
called him
wants
out
to.
on it. Called him out
He
on
doesn't.
it.
Yeah, he don't want. He don't. It's not right of him. Tomas ain't good.
No,
Tomas is
no.
not a good person.
He's an opportunistic, smarmy-ass lawyer who fits right in with Bill's association.
Oh yes, he sure does. He
Hmm.
sure does.
He does.
And I'm not trying to be shady, but I just don't think he's all that good.
As like an actor? Or as
Yeah.
like playing this particular character? He
Playing
hasn't really
this-
found the core.
I don't think he has.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that. I understand. Not everybody's going to be the greatest. Not every,
Right.
But hey, when it comes down to it, I think that the show itself, Beyond the Gates, has really worked itself out to allow itself a number of creative and fun ways to tell their soap stories. And I'll liken it to primetime a little bit because we already had our scandal, you know, our How to Get Away with Murder, our Shonda Rhimes style thing with Martin's
Yes.
beating above the racist, and the one dude died, and then the brother comes and starts stalking the family, and then they ultimately take him out in the backfield.
Yeah, they
Joey's
did.
involved,
Yeah.
you know, and so we get that. We get like the political intrigue to a degree on that. And then on the other side, when you have characters like Tomas and Jacob, you can very well easily set yourself up for a fun back and forth Law and Order style story. You know, where the law and the order aren't necessarily getting along, but they still have to get the bad guy. Or maybe the order is the bad guy and the law has to go find him.
Yeah.
Something
What
like
did
that.
what do you think of what do you think of Vanessa's child Donnell? What do you think of him?
I think it's neat. I think it's cool that they kind of waited this long to kind of introduce the kid, and we knew nothing about him, like no temperament, no accolades,
Nothing.
nothing. You know, we never found out he was the valedictorian or the prom king or
We didn't
anything
even
like that.
know we didn't even know his name was Donnell till 2 weeks
You're
ago.
right, not until he showed up, right?
Yeah, because she just Vanessa always referred to the kids as the twins,
The
the twins,
twins,
the
the
twins.
twins,
She
the
never
twins.
called them by name. Now
So
we know they're Donnell and Deanna.
yeah, so it's great that excuse me. Sorry for that. I think it's great that they left them as blank slates until they wanted to find a way to integrate them into the story.
Yeah. And I thought they should have had the girl there too because it just does not make sense. Who stays in school for their dad's funeral and doesn't come?
One who hates her dad for some reason.
Well, yeah, if you have a like a severed relationship, maybe, but that's not been played. So it doesn't make any sense that she doesn't go home and
Maybe
go to
she's
her
just
dad's
really
funeral.
bookish, you know? She's like, listen, all right, I paid a fortune for this college. I'm not going to miss a day.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. I
And
like
it
him. I
didn't
like
make
him
any
so
sense.
far. I
And it
think,
didn't make any sense that Vanessa didn't even encourage either one of them to come, really.
well, she's kind of getting in, like, and then, like, the Joey question mark of it all. And maybe she's just like, I'm not going to encourage this. Because
Right, because
already,
she
because, I'm not, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
she already she already doesn't she doesn't want the kids to know about Joey.
No, no.
I don't know. Did
Should
Hall?
probably stop
She's been
holding his hand in
you
public,
know,
though.
she's been slipping around here and there for years. Vanessa's got a problem. She slips around a lot. However, it seems like from storytelling, once the kids left, that's when she really dipped into the hoe bag.
I got time now, you see. I need to fill it with somebody who wasn't you, Doug. I can understand being like, oh, I'm not going to encourage them to come. Question mark about Joey. And then also, she knows her kids better than us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Donnell's already like showing up and kind of giving Joey like the treatment. You know what
Yeah,
I
and
mean?
I don't. He better not sniff around too bad though, because I think Joey would kill Donnell.
Right, exactly.
He
He's going to
sure
line up
would.
Marcel and Donnell, and they're both going to get in a car accident together. He just
I would
loves to do
be
car
surprised.
accidents. It's a great way to take somebody out with little suspicion.
Well, he already and he wants to get rid of that dude now.
Yeah. Nobody's safe from Joey. All right, he comes in and you're like, oh, charming John Lindstrom playing this shiny jacket mobster. Oh, crap.
Oh, well, we know from watching the other show all these years how excellent he is at being
Oh,
bad.
absolutely.
He's
Absolutely.
so good.
And he really, like, I'm glad that he moved over beyond the gates. Really.
Me
I
too.
am. I am.
Me too.
I couldn't care less about what's going on with Kevin Collins. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him creatively, and I'm happy for me as an
Evidently,
audience member.
it seems to me like Laura has done tied him to the bed like Rick, and because you don't never see him no more, she makes him stay home and take care of Ace. That's it. Stay home, take care of Ace.
Del J says that June and Ted actually may be interesting, may be an interesting pairing because she can be the mom and the grandmother at the same time.
Well, she thought he was so cute. June thought he was so cute.
I just like that. I have to sketch out the family because we can spare no time. All right, folks. This is a soap opera. We must tangle these family trees and knot them up as much as we possibly can, as fast as we can. So, all right. So June, being the mother and the grandmother of these two kids, would make them their own uncle and aunt. I think is how that works.
Oh my goodness.
Because they'd be their mom's kids twice, basically.
Right?
So
Yeah.
they would be of two generations. And so, yeah, they would be each other's aunt and uncle and brother and sister in a different way than any
Yeah.
other weird, creepy pairing of soap romance in the past.
But no one has told June yet that is her kid's grandpa.
And she'll probably go, icky ew. Never mind. Never mind. Many, many years ago. Oh, goodness gracious. John Lindstrom can do bad all by himself, says Del
Yeah,
J.
he can. Yes, he can.
Oh, Del J just catching up with us, also very excited over the potential between Greg Vaughn's character pairing up with Nicole's. People are excited for that possibility. I think.
I like it too. I kind of want him to be connected to Joey, though.
We're going to see how maybe he can be both. He can be both,
It could
Mark.
be.
He could be Joey's little nephew who also falls for Nicole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think Donnell is going to be, he keeps on looking at that video of his dad over and over and over.
Yeah, he's going to figure out it's edited.
He's going to figure out something.
Because I think he might be subconsciously not quite because because people are on their phones all day. They're watching things that are edited all day long. It's entirely possible that he's just like seeing a little blip, a little clip, a little something that he can't quite identify, but he's watching because something's there, and eventually he's going to be like, "There's the seam, there's the edit, there's minutes missing from this thing. Where's my dad?" And what if
I've
Doug's still
also
alive
heard,
somewhere?
I've also heard rumblings that Doug's not dead.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing: they killed him off screen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and
the main thing.
And the car got on fire, and so he was all messed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he ain't dead.
No. Oh, the remains are unidentifiable. Of course, they have him in some basement somewhere, right next to Rick Lansing.
Right?
Michelle says, "Yeah, Naomi told June last week, didn't she?" I don't recall myself. There's a lot of soap.
Maybe she did.
But even then, she still thought Ted was a little hot pants.
Yeah, she did.
Regardless.
She thought he was fine.
Do you think she would have thought that turtleneck Ted was just as fine?
No,
Just as what?
he wasn't.
So
This new
weird.
Ted, I think he's a better looking guy.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk anything about the tangled love lives of those who were much older than Kat and Eva and Tomas. Left how insane Bill was, Del J says, this week, and threatened Haley about their marriage continuing. It was hilarious to see him jealous, and to what lengths he has gone to investigate Andre.
Yes, he does not. He don't want to be with Danny anymore, but he wants to be with Danny. And he really just doesn't want Danny to be with anybody else.
No, it's me or nobody, and I need you to be available for when I come back.
Right.
Is the thing, because I know I'm going to. Del J also says that maybe that June has not yet been informed about Ted being the kid's grandpa.
I don't think he.
So the jury's still out on that one.
I might have missed it.
Yeah, but back to Haley and Bill.
Back to Haley and Bill. Haley, she messing with him too. She messes with Bill's head and stuff.
Yeah, trying to set him up to be jealous and stuff.
And Ted does not have ED.
And that too. in
He
that too.
doesn't.
Well, fake pregnancy, ED, like she's just going to all lengths to just have her everything snatched away from her when Bill finds out what she's actually been up to.
Right.
Just everything taken away,
Yeah, I don't think
thrown out on the corner.
she might have been, she might have this might be just a big ass hustle.
At this point,
Haley, a big Haley hustle.
it could be. It could be a big old hustle, or she's just tremendously immature because she's so much younger. She doesn't know
Yeah.
what to do, so she's just doing this, and she thinks that she's playing the rich game that everybody else does with this, that, and the other thing. But really, she's just being a bad person.
She is. She is. I mean, everything she did. Um, why wouldn't So if she's capable of doing all this stuff already, the whole stealing of the husband, being best friends, but basically kind of being, she was at their house a lot as a
yeah.
kid, as a late teen, as a college person.
Oh, yeah.
She was in their house a lot. She's Naomi's best friend. And Danny pretty much loves people. She didn't mind having her around.
No.
They were having
Never
fun.
suspected that maybe this was going to be the one that takes my husband away.
Well, no, and she knew that Bill hadn't always been squeaky clean. He's been
Right.
running around a little bit. She knew about that.
Yeah.
But this was a whole different situation.
A completely whole new world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of want Haley to be hustling him. I kind of want that because I think he deserves it.
Just been under the order of Joey the entire time.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Wouldn't that be? That'd be a twist. That'd be a twist and a half. I really hope that Danny and Andre stay together for the long haul. Andre is good for Danny, says Michelle.
Um,
I think it's just too familial creepy. That's all.
yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact, and of course, they haven't really alluded to that much, but I mean, Andre's been around a lot. I mean, Ted and Nicole are kind of like second parents for him.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me to, think of it. Well, then Danny probably was at his 10th birthday.
It's hard for us to not think about that.
Exactly.
Um,
Did she like give him a Band-Aid one time and, tell him, hey, baby, go blow your nose and stuff like that,
yeah, I don't,
You know what I mean?
Ugh.
And now she's,
Well,
But
hopefully, yeah. I mean, no babies for them in the future, though. That's what I say.
I agree. We already have an unwanted pregnancy right now.
Right. And I feel as though this pregnancy is not going to last too much longer, and Jacob's going to be very unhappy about it.
I think so too. I don't know if because I know that she doesn't want to have children ever.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to have children ever. And I guess Jacob was okay with that, but he's also very okay with her being
He was
accidentally pregnant.
okay with that up to the point of her getting pregnant, and then he's like, oh,
Right.
no, no, this is cool. This is great with me. This is really cool. I surpassed how cool this
Good
is.
news.
I surpassed how cool I thought this would be. No, this is great.
So I don't know if Naomi's going to wind up having a baby. I'm thinking no. I think she may end the pregnancy, or perhaps they'll have her miscarry.
I think it's more likely we'll see an abandonment
Yeah?
of the pregnancy itself.
Well, they don't play that very much on soap operas, but they do occasionally.
Yeah. And LJ just forgives the family tie, the whole you blow your nose to it just being the soap opera.
Indeed.
You can just forgive it. And I'm with you there, Del J.
But they do. They're great on screen together. I do like pairing.
There's a reason why they do it, right?
They look great on, and they're very playful. They're very fun.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take things too seriously between the two of them for the most part. They got married on accident, and now they want to decide. Well, we'll just do this for a little while. They've never said we are in love. This is a real marriage. Not really, but well, to stay married for a little while longer. That's more Danny's idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andre wants it more than she does.
Oh yeah. Oh
For
yeah.
the long,
I mean, I think he's always wanted it more than she does.
right. I thought I thought that Ashley and Andre were boring as watching paint dry.
Well, I mean, I think that
I didn't like.
you just have a consistent feeling about Ashley overall.
Well, I don't know. She's not the best character. She's not the best character.
You're just not drawn to her like Andre is.
Right. I'm not.
Yeah.
And I don't think out here in the audience, I don't think a lot of them are.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
It
I
is
just
what
know
it is.
that
What it is.
watching Danny with Andre is a lot funner than watching Ashley with Andre.
I think you'll have Del J agreeing with you with that. You know, forgiving the family relationship, just enjoying their time together. And it's not a strong. There's no genetics or anything. It's really just he grew up in that house. That's all. You know, that's the only.
Exactly.
And
Because, you know,
the age difference and the fact that he grew up in her brother's house, her sister's
exactly.
house, is the thing. You know,
And then,
that's
like I
all.
said, I'm sure in the past she got that boy a Band-Aid one time and told him to go blow his nose.
Right, right. So anyway, we're gonna get on the airplane now, Mom. We gotta get on the airplane and fly over to Salem
Hmm. Okay.
and push that ad button. Everybody watch an ad. Hey, if you're not, if you're hanging out, you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't done so, you can also donate to the channel if you want to. Find the little dollar bill icon with a heart or whatever, and send a little donation Rooney our way if you really want to. You can. You can. We're gonna go over to Salem, talk about days of our lives. Ashley and Derek
You
are
know,
contract
let
lawyers
me
there.
one last thing from over
Yeah,
there at the gates. You
go
know,
ahead.
Smitty's gonna ask what the hell? He's gonna ask him to marry him next week.
Love is in the air. Gay weddings.
Martin, yes. He's going to ask Martin to marry him next week. Now,
I,
wouldn't that be interesting if Martin says, no, thank you.
he goes, I can't. I have an election coming up. It's an election year. I can't get gay married. Where's your Rafe? Jeannie wants to know. Jeannie demands more Rafe Hernandez. Rafael Hernandez is
Well, he was on this week.
required in greater volume on the days of our
He
lives.
was on for just a little while this week.
Once every 2 to 3 weeks is not enough.
I tell you, well, Jeannie, I agree with you. You know, he is one of the biggest pieces of eye candy in the soaps. He really is.
Yeah.
He's another one of those that's just aging beautifully.
Yeah, yeah. Cassie wants to know what we're going to do for the red carpet, and we're going to go get drunk, is what we're going to do, Cassie.
Yeah, we ain't
All
going to
right.
be on the red
We're going to
carpet.
throw them back, all right, until we're blitzed and blinded and have forgotten about the problems that we have.
Yeah, the Emmys denied us, you guys.
We didn't get the extended invite.
No, we did
But
not.
what you can do is you can reach out to them on social media if you want and tell them that you think that they made a poor choice. That you would love to have seen the 10th floor there and you should invite them next year. You can absolutely do that. Just be nice. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Michelle's excited to be in Salem. I wish I could change this background on a fly, but I can't. I need a producer. I need a producer who will do this for free and is very talented. That's what I need.
There
Like,
you go.
subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We're landing in Salem. We're getting out of Salem University Airport. And we're going to go to Salem University Hospital. We're going to go
Okay,
to Salem University
you want to go
itself.
to the hospital first, or you want to go to the college?
Well, we should go to Salem University, the college. It's on fire. We got to put that fire out.
Right?
All right. No candles in the dorms, by the way. Haley. Not
I
Haley,
don't think
Holly.
Haley's
Holly.
really Holly. I don't think Holly's really going to leave.
No? You think she can turn around at the last second?
I think she's going to turn her around at the last
You
second.
think we're gonna get one of those classic like Breakfast at Club, you know, 80s Pretty in Pink moments where he's like, Holly, wait, don't get on that airplane. I love you
Yes.
so much.
Yes, 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 yes. And I think Baby T's story is going to blow sky high
Yes.
in the next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. Oh, probably next week, as early
I
as
think so, too.
Tuesday. This is Days of Our Lives pacing. Remember.
Right.
All right. Where the page Days of Our Lives says we're gonna stop for what? Nothing. Moving on.
They are
Next.
so close They are so close.
I
And
really.
Sarah is so conflicted because
Mhm.
she's not she's, medically she's not supposed to be able to say
But I
anything,
have to say something to my future boyfriend, Brady.
right?
How else is he going to come to love and trust me if I don't tell him? They let him know. She and Kayla let him know.
Right.
You know.
Yes, she
All
did.
we can
Yes,
say is that Tate's not the dad.
exactly.
Oh, I disappeared when I did that. How interesting.
Yeah, you
It's
disappeared
like
when
I
you did that.
teleported away. How fun. I wish I could do that at the end of every podcast on purpose.
That'd be fun,
That
huh?
would be neat. That'd be neat. Promo shows Tate saying to Holly he's not the dad. So hey, there you go. There you go. Brady's gonna go march right to his door and be like, "Bam, bam, 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 Tate, I've got news for you.
Right.
You are not the
Right.
father."
You are not the father. And you know what? We heard rumblings about this months ago,
It wasn't
actually.
even we heard rumblings. We just knew.
Hmm.
Everybody just knew.
And they've had that silly Aaron. Aaron is he plays a goofy college guy really well.
Yeah.
He
Just
really does.
dumb frat boy.
Yes, he does. He
But
does. He plays it very well.
well-meaning dumb frat boy, not
Right.
not the
Like
villainized kind.
like innocent goofy,
Yeah.
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 Um,
Yeah. He's
and
gonna
I
have oopsie doodled accidentally to himself into being a baby daddy.
I think, yeah, I think him and Sophia hit the sheets at least once.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think the baby, and the reason why I'm thinking the baby is Aaron's is because Aaron has popped back on.
Yeah.
Aaron's popping back
Yeah.
on all the time.
Why else would he be around?
They had him off screen for some time.
Yeah. And now he's back from camp or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, no, he's totally the dad. He's totally the dad. And if he's not, then they're gonna go in some other crazy direction where it's like it's EJ's. You know, like that. That's why I can't tell anybody because it's really EJ's kid. Like, I don't know, man. I wonder if they did a flashback before he cut his hair. I don't. I doubt it. I doubt it. If they were to flashback to anything, I think that it would be something that they film now. If it's something that hadn't aired prior, is what I'm saying. They were going to flashback. I don't think they would have been holding on to footage to use in the story later on. I don't think that they'd be doing that.
No, that's not cost effective, actually.
Nah. Or maybe it is cost effective. I don't know. I don't know what would be cheaper. Let me know, Days of Our Lives. Reach out to me, 10thfloorgh@gmail.com. I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah. So yeah, baby, and I think Johnny and Chanel might wind up with the baby.
I don't think it's going to be staying with Leo and Javi.
No.
No, and I think Javi's going to be sad about it, and it's going to end the relationship between Javi and Leo.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
We're getting a new Javi. All right, we're getting a new Javi. We need to refresh something with Leo. No offense to Leo, and no offense to the actor who plays him.
Mm-hmm.
But, we got to get him doing something else. Doing something new. Getting involved with something. He's not really involved. When Dougie 3 took off, that was the end of Leo's involvement in something. So he's got to go get involved. He's got to go do something. He's got to uncover something. He's got to figure out EJ's secret lab. And since he broke Gwenny out of there in the
Yeah, Gwenny and
blackout,
Matty.
right?
Gwenny, I love the scenes of Gwenny and Matty. I do. I love those scenes.
Even when they hate each other, it's still great.
Even when because I just love it.
It's good.
I like Emily as Gwen more than I did Teresa because I just think Gwen's just so much more fun.
Gwen is a lot of fun. Teresa is great, but Teresa has been really established. She has a really established history that doesn't belong to Emily O'Brien. It belongs to a completely different actress. So
Right.
yeah, it was weird. It was strange. I don't think anybody really liked it. They accepted it.
Sure.
They were entertained by it.
And sure,
But
as an audience, we expect that kind of wackadoodle stuff from Days of Our
oh yeah,
Lives.
Days of Our Lives just put your face on anybody. All right. So we got you remember Will Horton? It's Ari's dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was killed by the necktie killer once upon a time before being resurrected. And the necktie killer, Ben, who's a good guy now and married to Sierra, was played by Alex, current Alex.
Really?
So we got somebody who was a serial killer killing off main cast members, turn right around and, oh, I'm Alex Kyriakis now.
Yep.
Before they abandoned the glasses to separate him from Ben.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he's got two alive characters on Days of Our Lives. Does
Yeah,
he?
that's interesting.
Jen Lilly was the original actress, I guess, who played Teresa. No, I love Leo and Javi, at least for now, says Michelle. We're getting a new Javi though. We're getting a new Chad.
Javi?
Oh yeah, that Javi
that.
got cast in primetime. He's moving on to a big project. I don't know which one it is.
Okay.
But yeah, current Javi. He's on the way out. So they're swapping out Javis.
I wonder how much longer.
I'm not sure. They should just do it at the same time they do it for Chad. Just
Right?
on the same episode.
Why not?
They both walk in. Oh, hey, Javi. Hey, Chad.
Exactly. Exactly.
Why not? Robert Scott Wilson. Yes, that is the actor who plays Alex. He also played Ben, the necktie killer. Ben is Clyde Weston's son.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, Clyde Weston. Ben Weston. Just choking people out. You see, I got to
Clyde's in
choke you
jail
out because
now,
you
isn't
knew
he?
the truth. What's that?
Clyde's in jail. He ain't dead.
Yeah, I think he's in a coma. They put him in a coma.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to wake up villainous and evil.
Of course.
Yeah, oh, you know who was responsible for helping to make sure that Will Horton didn't actually die?
Who's that?
The only man who ever does something to make sure nobody stays dead. Dr.
Dr.
Wilhelm Wolf, of course.
Yes. I love it.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway, back to Tesoro. What a troubled life for this young baby already. Good thing there's just so many people who want to love him. Sophia is spinning out of control. She's not able to contain these lies, especially since medical science will not back them up.
No.
So she really needs Melinda. She needs to call Melinda.
She does.
Update her on what's going on so Melinda can say, okay, you got to now tell the truth of what's going on because you failed.
Yeah, she kind of doesn't have a choice now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they're all closing in on the truth.
They are. Yeah. They're just getting closer and closer. I really adored, I really did, Sarah in her scenes with Sophia this week. I did. I really enjoyed it. I watched it. I felt just conviction and power and informed feelings and emotions based on the past stories that this character has been in. Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great. I did. I know why people like that, Sarah.
And I thought that Sophia's the realization that the baby is not Tate's.
Uh-huh.
I thought she played it really, really well.
Mm-hmm. And she knows exactly who the baby daddy is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it as Tate. This is already too much.
Right.
What's it going to change?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this to another person?
Right.
No.
When Sarah's like, "Oh no, you cannot do this."
Oh, no. You got to say something, you crazy girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe she needs not Connie Falconer, but Connie Vaninsky.
Maybe, huh?
She needs to come in and be like, hey, let me give you some life advice. This is how you lie better. Beautiful Minds, I guess, is the show that Al Calderon, a.k.a. Javi, is going to be a part of. He's not on right now. But I'm not sure, Michelle. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's joining next season or what's going on with that, but I know that he's leaving Days. I don't know. Sounds like a regular one though. I'm not sure what the timeline is. You can never be sure of the timeline of things on Days of Our Lives, I don't think, when it comes to the comings and goings of the cast.
Maybe you think they're going to break up. Maybe Dimitri's going to come back to town.
I don't know what the future holds for Days of Our Lives. I don't know. All I know is that I still miss John Black, and I wish that Marlena was doing other things than being weird. I don't know, Ma. There's some holes in the show that I wish would be filled with different stuff. NBC's not moving networks at all. Well, Peacock isn't, but it's owned by.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, Ma. I want more. Where's Roman? You know, is Josh Taylor okay? Can he come to the set? I want some more Roman. All right, I want some more
I
Marlena. It's like John died and they don't know what to do at all with Marlena.
No, they don't. And of course, we have the story is brewing slowly, but it's brewing. Where she's going to be possessed in some way.
But it's like strangely slow.
It is
You know,
strange.
are we going to do like the Devil 3? No, no, the John isn't here to save you. What's going to happen, Marlena? Finally, my perfect vessel for world domination. I don't know, ma. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and complain though. What can we say? What else can we say that's good? What is this secret lab, Ma? What is EJ trying to do with a secret lab?
I know.
And how can Gwen help?
Well, she's helping with some money.
Well, I recognize that, but beyond that, like she's really involved in this project, which means she's very sold on what it is that he wants to do. But
Right.
what is it? It's a secret lab, a secret medical lab. Obviously, it would
Yeah.
have to be. Who does he
Yeah.
have?
Well, I know, but they had that drug story earlier. You know, they had the drug story earlier. Well, that drug isn't going to be ready for a long time yet.
Right. What?
That was
It just makes
that
me wonder.
was
Who does he? Does he have Does he have Stefan?
maybe.
You know, and he's like, I need to bring him to the secret lab so I can resurrect him from what crazy Vivian did to him. Even though Vivian's his mom or whatever. I don't know, Ma. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Thomas is mad. Thomas is very mad.
Thomas is pissed
Little
at his
Jiminy
dad.
Cricket Thomas. Oh, and we also had Jennifer's 20th or 30th anniversary or something.
40th anniversary.
40th anniversary.
Yes, we had Melissa Reeves' 40th anniversary of being on Days of Our Lives.
Oh yes, oh yes. From the time she stepped into the clinic with old blind Kim from my
Yes.
olden days watching.
And she's been on that show for a long time, long time. She looked like a kid in some of those flashbacks.
Oh yeah, 'cause she was.
Yeah, and Jack too.
Yeah.
Lots of scenes of her and Jack. They have been a love. They're like they don't not as famous as Bo and Hope.
No, but they're
They
famous for
have this
Days.
long-term relationship.
If you're a Days fan, then you know it well.
Right.
And that's how that works sometimes. You know, like sometimes you don't break out of the bubble you're in, but you're very significant in the bubble.
Right. So I think for, the fans that have been watching for a long time, like Jeannie, I think she probably enjoyed that episode.
I would hope so.
It didn't hit the same way for me because I don't have that.
No.
I don't have that pull, that connection
No.
to the Jack and Jennifer.
If anything, it gave you information. It told
It
you some
gave-
things that they did, what they were up to, you know,
Exactly.
some moments of their lives that you hadn't known before.
Yeah, and it looked like from the flashbacks they had a few adventures.
This show, so you know how General Hospital is like, oh, it's the adventure show? No. Days of Our Lives was the adventure show. Because General Hospital, like, we like to point to Mikos Cassadine trying to freeze the world, but for the most part, they've been pretty grounded. It's adventures, it's still spy stuff, you know, all that crap. But Days of Our Lives is like, no, we're a romance novel brought to life. And I
Yes.
think really that is the best way of trying to describe Days of Our Lives. Even today, it's not a great romance novel right now, but it's a romance novel brought to life.
It's
Especially,
one stormy night.
yeah, especially when you're talking about those 80s stories, your Jacks and Jennifers and your Steves and Kaylas and your Johns and Romans and Marlenas and Stefanos and Victors and all of that. That was definitely high suspense, high romance adventure.
Maybe Josh Taylor wants to retire, Matt.
But I'm ready for more of him, and I am very important.
You are.
I am.
But they have, in the time that we've been watching Days, just about 2 years now, really hasn't done anything except for, serve up food.
He bought one CD for Brady's Pub, and it only has one track on it.
I know, right?
And it's funny because I saw somebody call that out recently on social media, where they were saying, how come Brady's Pub is an Irish pub, but they're playing that twangy Southern music?
Right? They do. Well, we know that they have someone on staff that writes music.
It's Corday.
Yeah.
It's Ken Corday.
So they don't have to buy nothing.
No. And it's unfortunate too because I really wish they would update. I understand why Days of Our Lives has put their soundtrack in a little bit of a time capsule bubble. I get it. I get it. Their opener is still From the Storms on the Hourglass, and it's still Tom Horton. I
Yes.
get it. They have isolated that element of soap operas as frozen in time, and we're still very much going to sound like something from the 60s.
Right.
But I do wish there was a little bit of an update though, because while some of that music is still appropriate for the feeling that they're trying to portray that the
Hmm.
characters are having, a lot of it now though is just so out of date
Yes.
that it's hard for me to get as with the emotional gut punch of the scene
Hmm.
because of it. So that's a suggestion that I think that Days could do. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'm so sorry that I feel like I'm sitting here just crapping on the show this week, and I don't mean to do that. I don't mean to do that. There's still a lot to like. I'm still sitting there watching it. I'm still enjoying the performances. The actors are always still so committed.
Hmm.
I'm curious about what's going on with Theo and JJ. And this is another great thing that here's a compliment for Days of Our Lives compliment sandwich.
Uh-huh.
All right. They will fold these characters in and out like nothing.
I know, right?
JJ was nowhere to be found after accusing Gabby of murder. And here he is full on, full throttle in the throes of another story, just as if he'd been around.
Yeah.
They got brand new Theo. This is like the 18th Theo.
I wonder why. Why they have?
I don't know why they have such trouble getting Theo to come back.
Yeah. They really do.
But this old story. So I need Jeannie or Michelle or somebody who's more informed with Days of Our Lives to let me know the circumstances of the shooting between JJ and Theo.
Yeah. Well, he thought
Why was Theo out there with a gun? This is not me trying to find a way to blame Theo. I'm trying
Right.
to understand beyond the scope of JJ saw Theo, he felt like there was a threatening situation, didn't really know who it was, pulled the trigger before getting all the answers. I get that's the skeleton, but I need the fill-in. I need the muscles.
Yeah. Well, I thought the last thing he did, the last thing when the blackout and he stops Theo.
Hmm.
I didn't think that he handled that poorly.
No, I
Neither
think
did Jada. Neither did Jada. And he never drew his weapon.
no, I think that JJ handled it just fine, and Theo, while understandably traumatized because he had been shot in a similar situation before,
Right.
didn't answer any questions, never turned around, never explained, oh, I'm here to get Paulina's phone, I'll be right out. He did nothing to inform JJ of what the heck was actually going on. I get it. I understand why. I understand that there's the PTSD and the trauma there that had flared up and he was unable to do so, but he still didn't. And that's
Hmm.
not to blame him. That's just the fact of the situation. He didn't do that, and that put JJ on higher alert.
Hmm. Hmm. One thing I did learn when all the flashy back stuff and with Jennifer sitting there on the couch talking
Hmm.
to Julie,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they are both granddaughters of Tom Horton.
Uh-huh.
Not sisters, but they're granddaughters.
Hmm.
And it's so interesting to me because there's so much. I would say that the characters of Jennifer and Julie have got to be 20 years apart.
I mean, I think that would be the difference between, and so from my understanding, all right, and let me know if I'm wrong here. Julie is Addie's daughter. Addie is a female Horton.
Hmm.
Jennifer is, I don't know who her dad is, but I believe her dad was a Horton and not her mom, which would
Okay.
open up several more decades of potential parentage.
That's the truth. Absolutely. Yeah.
So one being born at the beginning of the fertility timeline of the children of Tom and Alice Horton, and another
Right.
one being born at the end of the fertility time of the children of Tom and Alice Horton. And remember, Tom and Alice had 5 kids.
Yeah.
So there was many, 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 many decades of being able to have grandkids in there.
Right. Right.
But
I mean,
nowadays, yeah,
even I mean, even
Bill
my
Horton. There we go.
own mother,
Thank you.
even my own mother had grandchildren 18 years apart.
Yeah, yeah. So there you go. And now imagine that. Now Justin hanging out with Steve, but they're 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
or maybe even 70s and late 50s, right, or however it works.
I just didn't know. I just didn't make that connection because I have been watching all these decades, and of course I knew they were related.
Uh huh.
Jennifer and Julie were related, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that they were granddaughters.
Yeah.
Both granddaughters of Tom and Alice.
Yeah, I mean those Hortons, man. Those Hortons are all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
They're absolutely all over the place. Horton,
They
Horton,
are.
Horton, crazy. Salem is Horton Central.
Julie's gonna have to get a second Christmas tree for all those dang ornaments.
She is. She really is. She is just all right. Okay. Wait, how many more? Okay, we had Dougie 3. Great. Okay, we're adding that. Oh gosh.
Right?
Horton's. Well, he's not really a Horton, but Horton by relation.
Mm-hmm.
Horton enough for me to hang on the tree, Dougie.
Right.
Bill Horton is the dad of Jennifer. So there you go. Addie and Bill.
Okay.
Addie being the mom of Julie, and Bill being the father.
And
of
Addie's
Jennifer.
probably one of the older children.
Addie, yes, Addie also was the first Horton child to pass away, I believe. At least the first one to die on screen. I don't know if they hadn't we had 8 kids and 3 of them didn't make it to the show. I don't know if it was like that.
Wow.
But yeah, I think Addie was the first Horton to kick the butt. I think she got because she had hope and then died
You know-
because she
you
was
know-
hanging out with Bill with Doug.
Yeah.
She's Hope's mom, which makes
Yeah.
Hope and Jennifer cousins or something. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
families.
Well, it's very convoluted there in Salem, you know.
Especially with the Horton family tree
Yes.
and the Horton and the Bradys. They really liked
yeah.
each other.
They did. Still do.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. That's it, folks. That's it. We hit the hour. I have grocery shopping to do. It's a busy weekend for me. Bill is also Lucas's dad. Kate is his mom. Oh, there you go. See, look at that. Bill had so many kids. Bill had
Right?
so many kids. So that means that Lucas and Jennifer are half siblings.
They are. Poor Lucas. They have him tied to a bed somewhere too. My gosh.
Which makes then Jennifer then is Johnny's aunt.
Yes.
See, look at that. It's just too much. It's too much. We got to get out of here before my brain explodes. We got to go. We got to go. No, it's a busy weekend for me. All right. Lots of stuff to do. Many chores to handle. Lots of things to get going.
Okay.
Including probably a chicken fried steak.
That sounds good to you now, huh?
Yeah, that's what we call a callback, everybody. That's what we call a callback. If you listen to the whole hour, you know what I mean. All right, folks. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We're going to be back next week at 1:30 to talk. What are we going to do next week?
Well, I'll be back at home.
Oh, you'll be back at home by Sunday.
Yeah, because the Emmys are Friday.
Oh, so we're just, yeah, okay. So the Emmys were supposed to be Friday. So and so Ma and Dad are just going to have a fun little quick LA
Yeah,
vacation
we're
is
gonna
what you're
have
going to do.
We're gonna have a quick little journey down to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And thank goodness we get to see you, because now that we're not invited to the Emmys, there ain't no damn reason to go.
Right. So, we'll have dinner one night, and Saturday we'll figure something out. And you guys are leaving Saturday night?
No, we're driving Saturday home.
Oh, so you're just around for Friday. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you and
that's
Dad are
it.
going to have a great time. We're going to have a great dinner, and you're going to be safe at home. It's nestled in your bed by Saturday night. I didn't realize it
Well,
was
yeah,
that fast.
we're driving on Thursday. We're driving on Saturday.
I didn't realize it was that quick.
Oh yeah. Well, my intention was not to have a huge hotel bill, and
Not to
and,
linger. Do the Emmys and get the hell out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See you. Spend some time with you.
Yeah.
I was going to be able to spend even more time with you because we were going to be at the
And
Emmys.
the Emmys. But now
and
I
now
need
we're
to,
denied.
make money like a smart person.
So, yeah, you're going to go to work on Friday. So we'll see you on Friday night.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so
It'll
fun.
be wonderful to see you.
It's going to be super fun. So anyway, we'll be back next week then at 1:30 to talk about Days of Our Lives and Beyond the Gates. No problem.
And we're back down at 11 next Sunday to talk
Talk about General Hospital. And I'm sure we'll be like, congratulations, so-and-so who won a trophy. And then that's it, because they don't deserve any more coverage, okay?
Yeah, I wonder if I can like, I'm staying like a block from the Emmys.
Just go hang out at the bar.
Well, I've thought about it. See what I
Well.
can muster up.
See what happens. All right, folks, I'm gonna hit the off button. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I've been Matt.
I've been Kat.
And we'll get you next week live right here on the 10th floor. Goodbye.